Friends, now let us look at the second part of Glimpses of India. That is Coorg, Scotland of India. That's what it is called as. And friends, now let us look at what is Coorg, where it is, what are the different beauties of this particular place called Coorg. And friends, now if you just look at here, if you just look at the introduction, Coorg or Kodagu is an administrative district in Karnataka, India. It occupies an area of 4,102 square meters kilometers of the southern western Ghat of Karnataka. In the year of 2001, its population was 5,48,561, making Coorg the least populous of the 30 districts in Karnataka. Kodagu is well known in the world for coffee and its brave warriors. So this is the place where it is located in Karnataka state, and it is well known in the world for its coffee and the brave warriors. So that is the speciality of Coorg. The land of Coorg. Coorg, found midway between Mysore and the coastal town of Mangalore, is a land of rolling hills. Remember, friends, now this particular question has been asked two, three times in the public examination. Why is Coorg called as a land of rolling hills, inhabited by the proud race of martial men, beautiful women, and wild creatures? Because of these three reasons, this particular place, Coorg, is called as a land of rolling hills. And friends, remember, so this is one of the important questions that is asked in the public examination. Coming further, geographically, Coorg or Kodagu, the smallest district of Karnataka, is home to evergreen forests which cover 30% of the district, spices and coffee plantation. And friends, I think you know what is evergreen forest? The forest which remains green all throughout 365 days. From September till March, the weather is perfect with some showers thrown in, and for good measure, and the air breathes of invigorating coffee. River Kaveri obtains its water from the hills and forests of this particular place called Coorg. And friends, coming further, Coorg is also known as Kodagu, the smallest district of Karnataka, is home to evergreen forests and then spices, coffee plantations. It is said that India's best coffee comes from this tiny district called Coorg. And friends, you can just look at here in this particular place what are the different coffee plantations that you can see here. And friends, if you just look at during monsoon, that is from June to September, Coorg receives enough rainfall to keep the visitors away. It receives most of its annual rainfall with over 500 centimeters of rain during the monsoon season. And friends, if you just look at the history of this particular place, Coorg, as one story goes, a part of Alexander's army moved south along the coast and settled in Coorg. When return became impractical, these people married amongst the locals. The Coorg regiment is one of the most decorated in the Indian army, and the first chief of the Indian army, General Karyappa, was a Coorgi. So this is the best thing that we can say about this particular place called Coorg, because the brave warriors emerged from this place, and the first Indian army general, General Karyappa, was from this place, and he was a Coorgi. The culture and tradition, if you just look at them, pork is the staple meat at any traditional Coorg function. Weapons form an integral part of Coorg traditions and religious beliefs. So if you just look at the particular emblem or symbol of this particular place, Kodagu, you can see everything filled with this particular weapons. So that is the best symbol that we can understand from this, that they love weapons and very much. They have a festival completely dedicated to weapons called Kail Podh. So this is the festival. There is one particular festival called Kail Podh, which is particularly meant for this particular weapons and everything. Coorg worship nature and they hold the river Kaveri in the highest regards. A mother is held in the highest regard within the Coorg society. Dowry and prostitution both are absent among the Coorgs. The general level of culture and education among women of Coorg has always been higher. Women know their rights and are treated well in the family. So that is what we have to just understand. And friends, if you just look at the culture and the tradition, so the religion it's practiced and everything, the people are from Arabic and Greek descent, and the majority of the population follow here Hinduism. So that is the dressing style of the women in Coorg. And friends, outfit worn by men and women in the Coorg society. So men wear this kind of dress, and then the women wear such kind of dress. So this is the outfit worn by the men and women here. And if you just look at, this is the dress worn by men, so it looks in this way. This is the traditional dress that they generally wear. And friends, if you just look, the houses they look in this way. So colonial bungalow stand tucked under the tree, and then homes are small and compact, housing a maximum people of 8. So this is what it's there. So it is very good house, a small house rather. So it generally consists of 8 people. And then if you just look at people, the fiercely independent people of Coorg are possibly of Greek or Arabic descent. Their culture is apparent in the martial law traditions, marriage and religious rites, which are distinct from the Hindu mainstream. So this particular thing, though they are Hindus, so their way of religious rites and everything, they are far away from the religious or Hindu mainstream. The theory of Arab origin draws support from the long black coat with an embroidered waist belt known as a kufia, and resembles the kufia worn by the Arabs and the Kurds. So these are the different things that we have to know about. And friends, if you just look at Coorg or Kodagu people, the Coorgs or the people of Coorg are known for their great hospitality and sense of humor. Kodavas are the main community of Coorg or Kodagu. The Kodava Morflas are the Muslims community in Coorg. The Kodagu Gaudas are the another major ethnic group in the Coorg. They are found mainly in Virajpet and Somvarapet taluks. The Bayaris are another community in Coorg who follow Islam religion and also celebrate all Islamic festivals. So this is about some of the information about Coorg people. And here we find General Karyappa, the first army general who was from this particular district called Coorg. And friends, this is also a tourist attraction. Okay, the climb to Brahmagiri Hills brings you a panoramic view of the entire misty landscape of Coorg. A walk across the rope bridge leads to the 64-acre island of Nisargadama of the place. The Buddhist monks from India's largest Tibetan settlement at nearby Bailakuppe. So these are all the different things, the tourist attractions also we find here. And of course, just if you look at these are the some of the places, Buddhist attractions and the places that we can find here. And friends, this is about the entire lesson about Coorg, the land of rolling hills. And now let us look at some of the words and their meanings. Drifted from, being carried along gently by hair, and then martial, having to do with war. Canopies, roof-like coverings made of trees that form a shelter. Prime, here that is the best. Okay, invigorating, strong. Mainstream, a tradition which most people follow. And then tales of valor. Valor is a strength and bravery. So stories of courage and bravery usually in a war. That is what we just mean. Descent is origin. Most decorated, having received the maximum number of awards for bravery in a war. A ripple effect. A small wave or series of waves on the surface of water, especially as caused by a slight breeze or an object dropping into it. Mahouts, a person who works with, rides and tends an elephant is called as mahout. Laid back, relaxed or not in a hurry. Rafting, traveling in a river in a raft. A floating platform made by tying planks together. Canoeing is traveling in a river in a canoe. Canoe is a large, narrow boat. And then rappelling, going down a cliff by sliding down a rope. Then trails, paths created by walking. So these are all the different things that we have to know. And friends, if you just look at Coorg or Kodagu sports, people of Coorg are generally athletic built, tall and strong. As such, they are good sports persons. Hockey is like a traditional game for all Kodavas. Few Kodavas play for Indian team as well. Cricket is the game of a younger generation and it is keeping a good place in Coorg. Every month cricket matches are held in various parts of Coorg. Football is another game played by Coorgis. And then Mere Care has the biggest soccer and hockey ground in Coorg. Two best golf courses are located in Mercara and Polibetta. So these are all the two places. And friends, that is about the entire information about the beautiful place or land of rolling hills, that is Coorg. I think you have just liked my video very much. So please subscribe to my channel, like, comment and share about my channel and about this video and the lesson. Thank you all for being with me and keep watching these videos, and I shall be in touch with you in further videos. Thank you.